Hello and welcome back to another art video. We will be drawing a thing from outside. We're going to be drawing the same thing from previous video and making previous video thing. I really need to get up on the blind contour drawing. It is a thing that I start again and I just always stop for some reason, and I don't know why. It's not like it's like hard or a large time sink. It's usually relatively simple and easy to do, so something that I really need to reincorporate. Like, of course I'm drawing every day, but I'm not doing this every day, and I kind of really need to, because my observation skills are not particularly the best, you know, and is in favor of like being like sketchy sometimes, because I like the way like that rough unfinished look looks, but you know, being able to go through the process of, is this pen dead? It's dead. Yeah, I think it's dead, bro. Being able to go through that process where go through the stages of observation is you know, important. I need to incorporate this and gesture drawing into my daily routine, and then I need to sit down and reflect on those things in order to create better art, you know. And if you didn't know, like I do make music. I think the link is in the SoundCloud, but it's weird because, you know, I don't really post too often. Originally, one of the reasons why I started making music was to help someone, but ultimately, because I like music, I wanted to make music. And what really pushed me to make more music was when Twitch TV was like really honoring their copyright claims, and that made it so that it was more of an incentive for me to make my own music, so that way I didn't have to deal with that. You know, sometimes I do want to listen to regular music, but it's none of my business. You know what I mean? It is none of my business, and I don't really worry too much about the ramifications of that, because now I'm just listening to mostly just me. Like, even right now, you know, I have a phone where I have just a bunch of my own original songs on there, and I pretty much just listen to those non-stop. And yeah, it's really good for me personally. I know I don't really know too much about like what other people do when it comes to that, but for me it is a liberating experience in which it causes me to have a great deal of I guess joy to be able to like make stuff. And at one point, like when I was when I was drawing, like some days if I feel like I can't draw, I'll just make like a beat or something, and then if I feel like I can't make a beat, there's a back and forth. Oh my gosh, it's getting so cold. You know, like it felt like it was like kind of nice today, so I didn't wear my big coat, but it's getting pretty cold. I think what she would use to color. Pens are dying. My book falling out of my bag. My book is falling out of my bag. My bag. My book is falling out of my bag. I need to take a photo. I forgot. The camera is dying too. So, you know, to put this clip in a better spot. They said it was supposed to rain. It might start raining at any minute. It did say it was going to be windy. The wind is getting rather windy. So this is the build up before the we won't see this until much later, I'm assuming. So unfortunate. Hopefully I put a picture in the video, and if there is, I'm not like, I don't edit things out unless it's like insane, you know, like oh my god, the camera fell and you saw like my feet or something. So unless that happens, you know, it's just gonna stay in. I really don't know what to do with this as far as like coloring goes, so we're just gonna go, actually, yeah, we're gonna go wild. We're gonna ignore anything that's inside of the orange line. We're not doing. We're just gonna ignore all of that. So everything else gets colored in a very rough, rudimentary way. It's a blind contour drawing, and I'm probably gonna go home and record some gesture drawing. Probably do that digitally, some digital gesture drawing, and I don't know. This season of videos, though, in my opinion, has been a mess, because we're getting into a dangerous number, you know, like 30 something, and that was not the plan, because before it was like, essentially it was about 60 videos if you count all three series together. So, you know, I guess each season could be 60 videos. And I said that I wasn't going to color anything except orange, and I did. Unfortunate. Alright. So, what we're going to do is just ignore it. That actually looks pretty good on the camera. And it's windy, so hopefully the video is not too windy, or like, you know, whatever. That's what we have so far. And I'm gonna just do some of this. I didn't expect it to do this. I thought it was gonna be like a little bit more orange, and it's not like spreading the way that I want. It's kind of doing other things. But yeah, it's starting to get cold, and I don't have my gloves, and my hands are getting all like ashy. It's kind of funny. Alright, well, we're almost to the finish line, so hopefully the camera doesn't conk out before we get there, because we've had that happen before. I do have the battery pack, but to be real with you, I don't want to have to use that. If I'm being real with you, I don't want to have to use the battery pack. And yeah, so yeah, maybe I get some colored pencils, no, some construction paper and some glue sticks. Maybe some staples too, because I don't think we have many staples, but I don't know. I will have to see. Just get some of this. Sorry. I should have did like the crossing method. It's not really important though, because this is not meant to be like a work of art. It's, you know, therapeutic in a way. Therapeutic. You know, theoretically in a unjust world you wouldn't even see this, so it doesn't even matter. So just get this done, and then we can do what we gotta do. But thank you thank you for tuning in. If you have been watching the videos, thank you for everything. Hopefully you like, comment, and subscribe. Make our sponsor Boytime happy. And yeah, if you have any questions or anything that you want to say, feel free. I am interested in thoughts and whatnot, and I will reply to mostly every comment, I guess. But yeah, anyway, I believe this is it. And yeah, thank you. If you made it this far into the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It definitely feels like it's about to rain. It feels like it's about to pour down. So thank you, and I see you later. Bye.